BlackRock just made a huge splash in the entire cryptocurrency market, and there's a chance that some of these altcoins with utility will make millionaires. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about one small cap real world asset hidden altcoin gem that could potentially do 100x. Stay tuned to the end to get our price analysis of this token. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Verse Crypto channel, the #1 altcoin channel in all of crypto. Where else are you going to get your alpha? My name's Khaos Kris, and I'll be your host today. Before I on this video, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn bell notifications on so that I keep you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information within this space. With that being said, let's hop into this awesome, degenerate video. Real world assets. It's probably a phrase that you heard a lot if you've been on Twitter or YouTube. And without getting too far in the weeds, it's basically adding utility to the blockchain. If you guys have been following this market, BlackRock, Morgan Stanley, and other big banks and corporations are chomping at the bit to get into decentralized finance and blockchain technology. And in my opinion, there's a good chance that once they enter, that's going to be the end for a lot of these bull market cycles, and the cryptocurrency space is going to completely change. Now, if you're watching this video, or if you've been in the cryptocurrency space within the past 2 to 3 years, you should be very well positioned for this market. And in my opinion, there are some plays when it comes to RWAs, or real world assets. And so in this video, we're going to talk about what BlackRock is doing, and then I'm going to reveal my hidden altcoin gem. This thing is puny, it's a sleeper, and nobody's talking about it, which makes me even more bullish because I look for the stuff that none of the big accounts are talking about, and I like to front run some of these narratives, and you guys have probably seen me do it hundreds of times on this channel. To start off, we come over here to beincrypto.com, and it talks about real world assets and RWA tokens. This is going to give us a great breakdown of what's going on. So BlackRock bets big on RWA tokenization. Real world asset tokenization is a process that converts the ownership of tangible assets into digital tokens on the blockchain. This innovation democratizes investment opportunities by fragmenting assets such as real estate and commodities into tradable tokens. It also amplifies liquidity and extends global reach, obliterating geographical constraints for investors. To sum it up, what real world assets is trying to do is basically take stocks, mortgages, rental agreements, medical records, financial data, put it onto the blockchain, because the blockchain is probably one of the most secure entities across our entire species. If you look at the Bitcoin blockchain, in order to hack it, you basically need to generate more power than the entire power production of Bitcoin. And the best way to really think about this is, if you want to hack the Bitcoin blockchain, you have to take every computer in the world and use the computational power from those computers to go in and hack Bitcoin. That's part of the reason why blockchain technology is so powerful. On top of that, if we were to have a cyber attack tomorrow, and basically we didn't have electricity for 10 years, and we log back on and we plug into the Bitcoin blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain, even the Solana blockchain, and we run one node or validator, the blockchain technology will pick up from where it last left off. So basically, blockchain technology is almost indestructible. And that's why this is so powerful and such a great avenue to put real world assets onto the blockchain. On top of that, we see a lot of centralized entities, middlemen, take advantage of different corporations, whether it's in the medical field, banking field, even in the e-commerce field. And what's really great about the blockchain is it removes these centralized entities and allows businesses to go directly to the blockchain, so that it reduces fees and increases sustainability of any sort of business or production that you guys want to do. So that's part of the reason why I really like anything RWA related. Plus, when this thing pops, it's gonna pop. Now, I've been doing research on RWAs. Some of my favorite tokens are Relio. Big fan of Ondo. I like Polytrade. I like Defactor. All these coins are great. But I came across one token that has a puny market cap that follows into this category that has some awesome utility. It's extremely high risk, but if they can secure a partnership with a big brand, it could potentially explode and melt some faces. And the name of this project is Secured on the Blockchain. Secured on the Blockchain. So you guys come here to secureontheblockchain.com. It gives you a breakdown of what this project is. And we'll dive into a little bit of the meat and the cheese. But long story short, what Secure on the Blockchain is trying to do is trying to take information and just digitize it on the blockchain. So let's say you are a music producer, or you have some financial records, or you have medical records. Well, they're building a blockchain specific technology where it makes it easy for anyone to upload their private information to the blockchain, and makes it very difficult for anyone else to access it except you. And so this type of utility hasn't been rolled out on Ethereum, Solana, or these other layer 1 blockchains because there's been issues with scalability and the whole 9 yards. On top of that, I see a lot of altcoins starting to build their own layer 1 blockchains because with high intensive utility blockchains, they're going to need their own layer 1. And so what Secure on the Blockchain did was they skipped that step and came directly to building that layer 1 blockchain instead of launching on Ethereum or Solana or some other chain. Now, I just want to briefly just go over the white paper. This will give you a quick breakdown of what this is. So, Secure on the Blockchain, or I'll just call it SOB for now on, is a groundbreaking platform designed to facilitate secure storage of crucial information related to assets. Whether they are physical or digital on the blockchain, this information is readily accessible to all parties for verification purposes. Users can store key details such as product age, history, images, serial numbers, and product identification. The significance of this lies in preserving the originality and the long-term value of the product. Now, this can go from, patents of different products. Like, for example, if you have a patent for like a phone case, this goes for medical records. This goes for any sort of financial history. This blockchain is designed to protect your own digital information. And the only way you can access it is through the keys that access your wallet, which is going to be a huge need. Now, one thing that I really like about this project is they're actually implementing a revenue share. And so what they want to do is pitch this type of technology to corporations or anyone in the DeFi space or anyone in the cryptocurrency space. And they create this awesome revenue model where if you just own the SOB token, and you must own at least 0.1% of the total supply and retain the minimum amount for 14 days, and also ensure that the wallet hasn't sold any SOB tokens that brings down to your minimum holdings below 0.1%, you'll actually earn revenue in the SOB token through this model. And the reason why I really like this is because when we see projects like Uniswap, Chainlink, all these other DeFi protocols, they don't have revenue share. And in my opinion, if they don't offer this revenue share, it's truly not decentralized because there is a centralized corporation entity running the show behind it. Uniswap just introduced a revenue share model in their protocol. Now, SOB is basically going to be implementing it from the start. So if you get on the ground level and they're able to get some big partners behind this project, there's a good chance that we see some beautiful things happen. Now, coming over here to the ecosystem, some things that they're doing already. They're getting involved with vintage and rare NFTs. Basically, it's a product of secure blockchain ecosystem that allows owners of rare musical instruments to create their instrument certificate of ownership. So basically, if you have a guitar, you can have that certificate on the SOB blockchain, and you can transfer it to somebody through a digital manner so that there's no papers, there's no forging, there's no losing a paper or whatnot. It's all done through the internet. The other one, Unicus Watch. A product of secure blockchain ecosystem allows owners of high-end luxury watch to create an NFT of their watch, which will act as a certificate of authenticity. Watches go for millions of dollars. This might be a great avenue to create an NFT so that if you want to pass over a watch to somebody, you send them that NFT as proof of ownership, or you can use it as a way if someone were to steal your watch, you can prove your ownership through this digitized NFT. And then the last one, World of Artists. A product of secured on blockchain that brings together musician, their fans with the use of NFT technology. Fans can buy, sell, trade, and even utilize the great perks of having a world of artists NFT. So long story short, they're finding a way to bring music and albums to the SOB blockchain. And you can also buy and sell, and some of those transactions that are executed on the SOB blockchain will actually go back to the SOP token holders through that revenue model, which is absolutely awesome and makes me extremely bullish about this project. Now, the main token is the SOB token, and as of right now, it's going to be on the Ethereum blockchain, so you can purchase this as an ERC20 token. Total supply is 1 million tokens. Now, and then the last thing I want to do is let's just go over the roadmap and just see what they got going down here. So right now we're getting to Q4. They're getting into marketing efforts with influencers. They're talking about rewards report, and they're talking about setting up new partnerships. And then going into 2024, they're going to try to get more partners behind the secure on the blockchain network. Now, if I come over here to the price of this token, it's sitting at $2.4 million. They just merged over to a version 2 token, and that happened about a week ago or 2 weeks ago from the time of this recording. Now, my overall thoughts on secure on the blockchain. You have a $2.4 million market cap token, and something in the RWA space with that low of a market cap is extremely rare. If secure on the blockchain can secure a big partnership, whether it's with a company like Amazon, Apple, to do business, to utilize their technology as proof of ownership on their protocol, there's a good chance that we will see this project absolutely appreciate. Out of all the real world asset projects, this is one of the smallest ones, and I see the vision for this project. And the reason why I like projects like this is because when you have a lot of speculation, there's a lot more upside behind them, because by the time the news hits the market, the price is going to set in, and there's a good chance that an opportunity like this isn't going to come around. So in my opinion, with a project like this at $2.4 million, if they get a good partnership, this can hit anywhere between $100 million to $1 billion, which makes this a potential 50x to 500x altcoin gem. So overall, I like SOB. It's a great project, and I'm curious to know what you guys think about SOB. Leave a comment down below. And also, if there's a project that you want us to cover, leave a comment down below, because I love covering projects, I love researching, and I love keeping you guys up to date with the latest, greatest news and information in this space. Well, guys, that's it for the video. My name's Khaos Kris. I love every single one of you guys, and I'll see you next one. Peace out, y'all.